chilling out here in Roseville. I just got off my train about half an hour ago. Drinking a Clamato because they are my absolute favorite for when I hop off the train. I'm usually a little bit hungry and I'm ready for about 2 beers very quickly. And this ameliorates both of those issues. And it tastes delicious, and there's even some protein because it has clam juice. Who'd have thunk? Anyway, I'm just hanging out here in the ditch by the road. The train tracks are just right out there in front of these houses. It's crazy smoky here. It's really bad, and I'm not going to be able to hang out in the Bay Area for long. I had planned to go to Oakland to hang out with a buddy who just moved there and some old friends, whatever. But I don't think I'm going to be able to tolerate the amount of smoke living outdoors the whole time. So I'm still thinking about that, but the other options are go to LA or just go straight east over Donner Pass. Regardless of which one I choose, ultimately I'm going to be going up to Salt Lake City. So that's where I'm at. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I have some friends who are coming up from Bakersfield right now. They're down there waiting for a northbound train. And I'm going to try to hook up with them here for a day and hang out. I have a photograph of their dog who died and some other things I have to remember to give them. I have to remember. I might just accidentally let go hop on a train if I don't be careful about that. Alright, I just woke up. It's like first light. I talked to my friends last night and I'm going to Bakersfield to meet them. I'm in downtown. The yard is 3 miles away, so I'm not gonna walk. I'm just gonna catch a train there. Alrighty, here we go. Probably deep in the belly of the yard. Ow. Fuck. I gotta make my way out. Alright, yeah, I'm like way the fuck in here. There's a worker on the track over right down here. Going that way is probably quicker. And then I could backtrack to Foothills Boulevard and cross over. Or I can just try to find a spot where maybe there's fewer tracks, but that's like, 30, 40 empty tracks right there that I'd have to cross. Oh, God. Alright. This is why you have to be super fucking careful in here. I was on that train crossing over it 10 seconds ago, and now it just pulled out of nowhere. No warning. You gotta be really careful in here. And there we go. Out of the yard, off property, a legal human being again. Good old Roseville market. I'm just kicking it here behind the building, drinking some coffee. It's only like 7:30 in the morning still. Pleasantly cool right now. My, how things have changed around here. We got this big ass probably 12-foot tall screen fence. We've got like a pick'em pole or scrapyard over here, which went up in the last year, I think. The old jungle area, it's actually better than I thought it would be. I haven't been here since they put this thing in. I've only heard about it. I kind of imagined this whole area being gone, but you can still come hang out over here and sleep if you want to. I don't know if I recommend it anymore. I mean, some guy got killed back there 2 years ago. Just got a bunch of like tweakers and I don't know, weirdos or whatever. So we got this empty IM stopped right here on the main. It's been there for a while. It had a Fred that they turned off, and I do not think that is a good omen. My friends down in Bakersfield, where I'm going, told me that this morning at 4 a.m. a train hit a semi-truck and drove it into a telephone pole. And so that might be causing some delays right now. I don't know. But my train is right out there on like the 10th track. Kind of a pain in the ass to get to now. But I think it'll pull by like 2 in the afternoon. We'll see. Okay, got it all figured out down here. Got a plan. Now I wait. And the IM is airing up right now. So I think we're good for traffic today. Out of all the new fences, this one is my favorite right here. I really have no idea what it is supposed to be doing. It's 4 feet high. You can walk around it on either end. There's not even a no trespassing sign on it. All right, I'm getting ready to go out there and get the train. I hear noises coming from roughly the track that it's on. They've pulled in, 3 or 4 more trains since earlier, and there's even one stopped on the mains right now. It feels like a pretty good time to make my move, and then I can just get on and wait to go. Because I'm really not trying to miss this one. I got people to see. I need to hide or bail. One of the two. Fuck. Yeah, I had to bail. I couldn't find a good car to hide on anywhere nearby that was worth like the risk of being on railroad property. I showed you that Carmen was working on the tanker car right next to what I wanted to ride, so I just couldn't do that. You could have asked the guy, but I don't recommend doing that type of thing nowadays, really. It's better if we just remain as like invisible as we can. But I did learn something through going up in there. I've got definitely an hour at a minimum until my train will leave. So I'm gonna buy a corn dog. I just went to Roseville Market and inhaled 2 corn dogs. And right as I'm walking back, the Z pulls in. I'm gonna try to get it. My train suspiciously stopped here like 5 miles south of town. I definitely got seen getting on. It was a really awkward hop on. There was a guy like immediately on the other side of the car I chose to get on, so I hopped on, sat down, looked up, and he was like looking right at me. I tried to wave. He did not wave back. And I took that as a do not ride the train message. And so I hopped off that one and ran down it a ways and found a different one. But I have a feeling this is for me, and that they are going to try to search it or roll it somehow. Possibly not, but I think it is. I'm at the Lathrop Intermodal Yard. I've been hanging out here for like an hour, maybe more. I was really hoping that there wouldn't be anything to film with this, but you can't see him up there. But unfortunately, I think I'm about to get taken into the yard and dumped. And I'm not going in there. If you've been in an intermodal facility, you know, fuck that. They got everything barbed wire fenced around me. So I'm gonna bail off before the train cuts and just lay down flat in the bushes, I think, if I can. And that way, the guy back there when the train gets cut won't see me getting off and trying to run away or anything weird. These are the moments where a scanner really helps. I try to make a habit of not using it as often as possible. I like to do this as in the old way as much as possible, you know. But yeah, it definitely kind of saved my ass a little bit right here. It helped me out. This train I've been riding looks like what the LA train used to look like, but it's coming in from G2, and I believe it's terminating here in Lathrop. And then what else I heard is they're getting this one off the main right now, so that coming in behind it is the actual ooh yeah, LA train. So I'm trying to get up here and hide behind that dead string of cars, whatever. before they move the G2 here. And then I think the it sounds like the LA train is gonna stop, and I'm hoping I'll have a chance to get back on one of them, or onto something, I mean. Anyway, I'm fenced in here, so I have to keep walking regardless. I do not like that. Fuck. It's a really long train. Alright, back on the train. Got me another southbound. It stopped very briefly right where the other one dumped me. Got kind of lucky getting it to